The Turkish foreign ministry spokesman is on a two-day official visit to Tehran. This is the first official visit by the spokesman of the Turkish foreign ministry to any country. After meeting his Iranian counterpart Ramin Mehmanperest, the Turkish official held a press conference at the Turkish embassy in Tehran, which covered a wide range of issues. Levent Gomrukcu said that despite difference of viewpoints with Iran over a number of issues, there is no mistrust between the two countries. Such a reaction from the Turkish official comes as the Turkish dailies Hurriyet and Milliyet, quoting a senior Turkish government official, have accused Iran of offering heavy weaponry and logistical support to the Kurdistan Workers' Party (PKK) to discourage the militant group from the peace process with the Turkish government. Meanwhile, the crisis in Syria and Ankara's role dominated the press conference. The spokesman of Turkish Foreign Ministry says Turkey's priority is to find a political solution to the crisis in Syria. The Syrian government says the West and its regional allies, including Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and Turkey, are supporting militants. Several international human rights organizations have also accused militants operating in Syria of committing war crimes. This comes as U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry has recently praised U.S.-Turkish cooperation in making efforts to topple the popularly elected Syrian government.
So what we are trying to do in cooperation with both the regional countries but also the rest of the international community to make sure that this killing machine comes to an end as soon as possible. Because it's not only interests that guides Turkish foreign policy here. Syrian people is our neighbors. We have relatives. We feel like relatives to the Syrian people. So of course seeing them suffer as such, of course, makes us very unhappy. And we will continue to do anything possible in order to bring this crisis to an end.
But he did not give Press TV a clear answer as to why Turkey does not take such practical measures in reaction to the killing of people in Bahrain, whose government is not popularly elected.
No regime, no government can continue to survive unless they address the legitimate concerns and expectations of their people. So this is our policy. This is what we call upon everyone. No matter what, which country. You might name 10 countries to me, and our policy will be the same for each and every one of them.
At the same time, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov has warned the European Union against lifting an embargo on weapons supplied to foreign-backed militants in Syria, saying the move violates international law. A few weeks ago, a group of countries supporting Syria's opposition met in the Turkish city of Istanbul. The so-called Friends of Syria ended the meeting with the intention to consider the easing of the arms ban against armed groups in Syria. Syria has been experiencing unrest since March 2011. Many people, including large numbers of Syrian army and security personnel, have been killed in the violence. Samal Kujuri, Press TV, Tehran.